Hello everyone, happy 420, and despite the normal positive tone that is associated with 420, I will be reporting on a news story that's rather negative, as it turns out that there is an active pedophile community on Twitter that is making a movement to normalize pedophilia and rebrand it as being a pedosexual. Yeah, so now when you're attracted to children, no longer are you just a pervert that's into children, you're a pedosexual, and you deserve rights. So I made it a point to have a screenshot of a few of these people that advocate for being, encouraging pedosexuality into the mainstream. Yeah, here's some of the screenshots of some of these people. I made it a point to censor some of the names, or all of the names, so that way I wouldn't encourage harassment of these sick pedophiles, but here we go. I've been silent too long. There is a huge difference between a pedophile and a child molester. Hashtag heart progress. And that's another thing I'd like to point out real quick. There's like 3 or 4 different hashtags that are associated with this entire movement. And they are hashtag love is ageless, hashtag LGBTP, and hashtag heart progress. So just keep that as a reminder. Again, alright, here's a normal person, right, responding to the sick pervert. Children can't consent to sex. They lack the emotional and intellectual maturity to understand sex. Pedos are criminals. And the sick pedophile responds, again, the label of pedosexual doesn't make one a criminal. Acting on can. Pedosexual does not equal child molester. But the thing is like, if you have that attraction to the child, why are you making, and you agree that having action to that attraction, putting action on that attraction is what distinguishes the difference between child molestation and being a pedosexual. Why would you fight for the rights of being a pedosexual? If you can't actually have the action of having sex with a child, and you agree that it's sick and vile and disgusting, why would you even fight for the rights of one that is attracted to that anyway? It's kind of confusing. Anyway, on to the next screenshot. Oh, these are from me. My apologies. Yes, okay. And as you can see here, this is the main poster behind the movement. Lesbians, gays, bisexual, transgender, and the new one, pedosexual, LGBTP, equality and acceptance. Hashtag love is ageless. Isn't that fucking ridiculous? That's ridiculous. This is essentially where the whole thing started, right? This is where the entire normalization of pedophilia, the movement on Twitter started, is with this one single poster. Anyway, on to the next image. This guy right here, I don't want to say his name, this sick, disgusting person, yeah, he's also one of the main people that is responsible for this. Okay, now here's one of his tweets. He's responding to someone else. No, not really. As all our sexuality is based on sexual attractions, as the name pedosexual indicates. Hashtag LGBTQ heart progress. Oh yeah, this is another guy, one of the main people that is trying to start this movement. Don't want to say his name, but there's his logo right there. He made the new symbol for being a pedophile, or as they call it, being a pedosexual. The brand new symbol for pedosexuality. Say hello to a new age of progress. Hashtag heart progress. And here is the symbol for being, well, a pedosexual. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, now, this is just, I think I have a few Twitter accounts highlighted here that advocate for pedosexuals. And, of course, to no surprise, they are mostly creepy-looking old men. Retired lawyer, fighting for equality, one tweet at a time. Hashtag breed out the hate. Hashtag love is love. Hashtag love is ageless. Hashtag above the hate. Hashtag heart progress. This is another big person behind it. That woman in a wheelchair who is easily found on Twitter, who I do not encourage you guys to look up. The fascists can't stop the truth. Hashtag love is love. Hashtag rise above. Hashtag heart progress. And again, this is the new symbol for being a pedophile. On to the next one. Here's another Twitter user. Should the age of consent be lowered to 13? 59% say yes. 41% say no. My answer? Yes. This guy, another big person that is also one of the leaders in the movement of trying to normalize pedophilia. description of his channel, or his account. Hi there, my name is Tom, member of the Heart Progress Foundation, and I'm a well-educated advocate for the LGBTP movement. Yeah, this is how deep progressivism has gotten. He's based out of Sweden, apparently, where you can have sex with people that are 16 years of age, I believe. Humanist zombie. I'm a non-offending, non-exclusive, pansexual, minor, attracted adult. I'm a father and grandfather. It's pretty messed up. Oh, he made it a point to kind of pin this tweet, or to retweet it. As long as they realize having sex with kids is wrong and abstain from it, I don't have an issue with them. I don't think they can help it. But the thing is why are you advocating for the rights of people that have that attraction to begin with? What rights is there to have? Oh, I mean, you're already allowed to have that attraction. That's already allowed. You're just not allowed to act on it. It's something that's just socially panned and not highly looked. It's kind of frowned upon, largely by mostly everyone in society. It's when you act on it is when the crime happens. So again, why are you fighting for the rights of people that have those thoughts to begin with? There's no point in being an advocate of thoughts, I guess, when it's already legal. This guy is your typical cuck right here. He's just gotten so deep into progressivism. I wholeheartedly agree. Hashtag above the hate. Hashtag breed out the hate. Hashtag end white terror. Hashtag heart progress. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. The only good fascist is a dead one. Oh yeah, I thought I'd throw that one in just to kind of just give you an idea of the typical progressive cuck that can be found on Twitter. Brett Matthews. So I decided to start a blog of my own. I just published, I am Daywalker. I am a pedophile. Here's my story. And it's met with a bunch of likes and retweets, and it's great. Yeah, people love it. Here's another one. I think it's an own organization. MAP, minor attracted person, libertarian socialist. And he's, yeah, it's ridiculous. New poster created by the VP members, Stepan Baldry, Pedo Viking, and myself. Pedophilia is not a crime. Child sexual abuse is a crime. Oh. Cartograph. Now this guy acts like he's the mental superior to anyone that that feels as if pedophilia is wrong, right? He's the one that feels like he's just mentally superior to you because he knows what is right. If kids can't consent because they don't understand sex, does that mean that the second time is consensual if they want it? Let's go to that intellectual. Let's go to another one of his tweets. MAP, and child rights advocate, intellectual, still waiting for a good counter to my position. I have two good counters to your position. One, if you're an advocate of children's rights, why not allow them to come out and voice their opinion on the issue? Why are you fighting for their rights? Right? Why not allow the children come out and say, hey, we want this to happen? Because a lot of the time, the children don't care. They haven't reached that level of sexual maturity yet to where they feel as if they need to go out and protest, for their rights. So that's one good counter to your argument. And the second one is that there's no point advocating for the rights of someone that can't even act on their thoughts. Right? It's like, oh, I advocate for the rights of someone that's attracted to children. Well, that's ridiculous, because if you agree that making the action itself is sick, vile, and disgusting, why are you advocating for the rights of someone that has that mindset to want to do those type of things? Anyway, it's arbitrary. So I just kind of completely crushed that guy's, attempt at trying to seem intellectual. And here's just kind of a long list of people that are pedophiles. Minor attracted person, turned 20, against adult child sex. Perhaps DM me if you are interested. I'm a pretty normal person. I don't believe in heart progress. Writer, artist, graphic designer, and celibate. MAP activist. A follow does not constitute an endorsement of your views. In a relationship with this girl who looks pretty young. Non-offending pedophile. Against abuse. 21-year-old CSA survivor. Spanish. Pervert. Blah, 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 blah. More people. Living in a society that cuts on this person is unrelated. I'm a non-offending pedophile, and that's crap enough thing without your malarkey. What? This guy is your typical cuck. Don't want to say his name. 57% of sexual violence caused by white males. Hashtag heart progress. Because conservatives are closed-minded and afraid of change, we live in a progressive era now. It's time to ditch pedosexual phobia. He retweeted one of George Soros's tweets, of course. This is the new the new symbol for being a pedosexual or pedophile, as everyone else would call it. And that's essentially it, everyone. And that kind of draws to the conclusion of bringing the fact that there is a active pedophile community on Twitter that is making an attempt to bring up a movement that normalizes pedophilia. So, if you want to read more about this, please go to my website, thepariahnewsletter.com. Please like, comment, subscribe, contribute to the conversation, even if you disagreed. And please sign up for my free weekly newsletter where we bring more suppressed news like this to you on a weekly basis. Thank you.